it's time for hashtag tag. It's like our version of Reddit, like a Reddit thread. You just add your hashtag, whatever this makes you think of.
Hashtag the last straw.
Specifically with friendships, because I found people were talking about what the last straw was in their toxic friendships, where they decided that they finally had to cut that person out of their life completely. This one says, we were friends all through college. A few years later, she sent naked photos to my husband. She said she wanted his opinion and trusted his judgment. She wanted his approval to pick which one to send to some new guy she was dating. I deleted the photos and her number. Wow.
Yeah. Hashtag the last straw.
Mine is kind of similar, but a little different. The last straw for me with somebody I'd been friends with since middle school. It was in college. Her college boyfriend tried to feel me up at a party. I told her about it. She picked him over me.
Hashtag the last straw.
601-995-1017 if you have anything to add to our hashtag tag for today. Avery writes, she was a constant borrower. Final straw was when she borrowed my sewing machine for a week, but it was 6 months later when I had to ask for it back to use.
Hashtag the last straw.
Oh my gosh.
This is wild.
We got this text. It says the last straw for me was when I realized I was just needed when I could be used and when they could make time for others, but never for me.
Hashtag the last straw.
601-995-1017. I really actually have to think on this because I can't think of a friend that I've like cut out of my life.
Lucky you.
For any particular reason. Like, of course, I'm not friends with every single person that I've ever been friends with still, but it wasn't like there was a big falling out or anything.
No friendship breakup per se.
No, I can't. I don't know. 601-995-1017. I'm going to think about mine if I can come up with one. And if you have any last straws in a friendship that you want to share with us.
Hashtag the last straw.
We'd love to hear it. Pretty deep one from Hannah. She says, I don't know if you can say this on the air or not, but mine is whenever I drove 4+ hours on a weeknight to bring my friend here and try to help her out of the mess she made. Got there. Was about 30 minutes into heading back to here, and she asks if she can do her last drugs.
Yeah.
She turned right back around and dropped her butt off where she had gotten her. This was after multiple attempts to help her out. Hannah says it was the hardest thing she ever had to do. We've been friends since we were 12, but it had to be done.
Hashtag the last straw.
Hey, Mandy's too. She says, I called my friend upset because of a serious fight with my boyfriend. She talked to me on speakerphone while she had several people at her house listening to my business. I only found out after another friend told me the next day.
Hashtag the last straw.
I did think of one, somebody I used to be pretty good friends with. I moved away, so I hadn't seen him in a long time. But I guess he was going through a divorce or something. Meanwhile, at this point in my life, it's 2019. So that was right after I had a big hurricane in Panama City where I was living. My life was kind of a mess at that point. I changed jobs and everything. And he calls me out of the blue one day and he's like, what are you doing? And I start telling him about my stuff. He's like, well, I'm coming down to Panama City Beach. I said, oh, great. We should hang out. He's like, hang out? I'm staying with you.
Oh.
I'm like, excuse me?
Hashtag the last straw.
I don't think I talked to him again.
Oh, my gosh.
601-995-1017 if you have a story.
Kristin says she thought she was more important than my child and my job.
Hashtag the last straw.
And Lauren sent a really good one. College roommate moved out of state, asked her to be a bridesmaid. She said yes, couldn't make it to the bachelorette trip. Fair enough. Told me she had her dress and plane tickets and then pretty much ghosted. She didn't come to the wedding. We had to improvise. We haven't spoken since.
Hashtag the last straw.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Some of these are a little deeper than I expected them to be completely honest.
But I mean, it takes a lot to end a friendship, I think. And the friendship breakups to me are sometimes far worse and carry far more weight than relationship breakups.
Adam and Allison in the morning.